Hey there, I'm author Sarah A. Chrisman.
And I'm Gabriel Chrisman.
And today we're going to be discussing The Bird's Christmas Carol. This is a Christmas story from the late 19th century by Kate Douglas Wiggin. So this is a really sweet little book. First time I encountered it, actually, you read it aloud to me.
Yes.
It's a sweet story.
Very, very sentimental.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And in the best tradition of Victorian Christmas stories.
Mm-hmm. It is absolutely classic. You have the dying but pure, sweet young girl, and
from a wealthier family.
And the idea is that she wants, for her last Christmas, she wants to give a good Christmas to the family of poor children who are their neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
And these poor children have never had a meal like this in their lives. And they are fun. They are these romping, frolicsome, very lower class children.
Right.
Who are just suddenly confronted with all the food.
Picture the Dickensian urchins, except all brothers and sisters.
Yeah. Or the Baker Street Irregulars from Conan Doyle.
Exactly.
And they just descend on this banquet hall. And it's a very simple story.
It's very simple and very short.
Yeah.
But it was incredibly influential.
Mm-hmm.
And it was something that is, well, it's not remembered as much today, mm-hmm. perhaps, as it should be, mm-hmm. Which is part of why we're talking about it, mm-hmm. to bring it to people's attention.
Of course.
And if you're looking for another 19th century Christmas story that is up there in terms of its influence with mm-hmm. A Christmas Carol, this is one you should investigate.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Read it.
It's a little bit later.
Yeah.
Christmas Carol was written at the beginning of the Victorian era, but he said it even earlier.
Right.
And
this was written more towards the end of the Victorian era, mm-hmm. and set pretty much at that time.
And Dickens can get pretty dark.
Yeah.
I mean, with A Christmas Carol, he did manage to give it an uplifting ending. Mm-hmm. But Dickens I will grant that A Christmas Carol is one of his lighter books. Mm-hmm. It's one of his less dark books.
Yes.
This one is even sweeter, though. It's even more lighthearted.
It is, even though you have a dying child.
You do have a dying child, but there's a purity to it.
Exactly, yeah.
And it's presented in a very, how do I say it? Just a very, she understands.
Yes.
Yes.
And she is completely aware of the situation and trying to do the best she can.
Right.
Which is also a lesson in and of itself.
She's not raging against the dying of the light. She's just...
Yeah. Which Scrooge kind of did.
So. She's just trying to bring happiness to mm-hmm. those less fortunate.
Yes.
And it's very sweet that way.
It is.
It's very sweet.
Mm-hmm.
And a very good Christmas story.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Yeah. Anything else you wanted to say about it? The Ruggles are a hoot. I just love that family of poor kids.
Yes, absolutely. And it's, to me, it's also an interesting example of the class differences in mm-hmm. Victorian Britain, especially. Mm-hmm. And this is sort of about that, but it's about how those classes can sort of encounter each other in a way that's a little more lighthearted mm-hmm. than the typical ways. And
yeah, I mean, at the beginning, she asks her father, "What are you going to give me for Christmas?" And he lists all these expensive presents he wants to give her, and she says, "And this is a little girl." I mean, kids are just inherently mercenary,
yes,
usually, but she shakes her head and says, "Instead of giving me those things, I want to give a dinner to these poor children."
Mm-hmm. Right.
Which is very much in the spirit of Christmas stories.
Yes, absolutely. It's a moral in and of itself.
Yeah.
And it's also an example of the whole spirit of private philanthropy that was part and parcel for the upper classes in the late Victorian era.
And it's important to remember that commercialism was coming in big, in a big way.
Oh, yes.
This is the end of the 19th century. Our copy of it was published in 1888. It was written a few years before that. But commercialism is on the rise. People are getting more and more into the buy attitude. But this is sort of putting the brakes on that.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's trying to say, no, what is Christmas actually all about? It's not about all these expensive presents. It's about this spirit of giving and sharing and all of that.
Right. So if you're looking for a book about what Christmas is all about, we highly recommend The Bird's Christmas Carol.
Yes.
And we hope you have a Merry Christmas.
Absolutely.
And a Happy New Year. Thank you for watching today. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a nice thumbs up. And remember to tell your friends about my books. And, Diana ran away.
She ran. Yes.
Happy reading.